Okay, so it's a little overcast right now, and I just drove up here. There's my car, and we're up in Killington over on the Appalachian Trail. And we're going to get started a little bit earlier today so that hopefully I won't be walking back in the dark. Hiking in the dark is not fun. By the way, we're gonna see just the beginning today because it's very overcast. It's a little rainy, so it's probably gonna be pretty slippery. Okay, so we're here right now in the parking lot, just off the 7 highway. And this is what the parking lot looks like. Geez, there's a sign and it says trail. And so, here's the trail. It's well maintained, easy to go down. And I've got my trusty stick with me, my walking stick, to help me and make sure I don't slip, fall, and break my ankle or foot again, like Joe Biden just did playing with his dog. Okay, and so here we go. We're going on the trail. Now, here's the weird thing. There is another trail here. Now, which trail do we go down? I've been here before, so I know. Oh my gosh, look, somebody left some trash over here. Let's go take a look at their trash that they left. I hate when people do that because it really kind of destroys the whole hiking experience. This place had a tent last time that I was here, so it's probably that person. Oh my gosh. And they left a lot of junk. Now, these people, in their defense, I guess, may have been hiking all the way from Georgia or something. And so they just left all their trash here. Now, the rule is supposed to be trash in, trash out. But let's go down. Now, here's another trail. Here's this trail. And here's the river we saw last time, or stream. Okay, but let's go back and go down the right trail, because we don't want to get kind of lost. And if memory serves me correctly, this trail dies out very shortly. And so here we are. We're going the right way. This is to the Appalachian Trail. And this is what I want to hike in about 2 years, but only about 500 miles. I mean, I don't know, the trail goes 2,000 miles, but my God, that would take like months. And I don't think my family would like it very much if I was gone for months. Then again, maybe they would. I don't know. So anyway, here we go. We're still going along the highway at this point, and the parking area is just over there. Uh-oh, here's somebody stopping. I don't know, looks like they got some wood on their truck, and they may have some engine trouble. Uh-oh. Okay, let's wish them well and pray for their safe return home. And here we go. We're still going down this trail right by the road, and we're about to go into the woods. I don't know if you can tell yet, but there's a sign that says the Appalachian and South Long Trail and the Catamount Trail. Both trails are this way. So now we're going, and let's see what we find. Now, the trails can be pretty similar, slippery. As you can see, all these leaves, right? And then water and mud, so you can imagine. But then in some places, check this out, we've got boards to help you navigate the path. So you're not going to slip, you're not going to fall, And more importantly, you're not going to break an ankle or foot. Like me and old man Joe Biden have kind of learned, right? Okay, so now let's keep going and let's see what we're going to discover. Remember, we're looking for white marks on the trees to tell us that we're going the right way. And here we are, we're still walking up the Appalachian Trail, or down the Appalachian Trail, I guess. We're headed south from Killington or Pico, up the Pico Trail. I guess we're still on the Pico Trail. But anyway, this is what it looks like up here. And this takes maybe about 45 minutes to hike up to. So it's not really that far. And as you could see, even in the dead of winter, it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I mean, I think it does, but then again, maybe I'm just a nut. Okay, so today we learned some things, right? We learned how to read the trail better, so we don't get lost and separated. That's very important. And we learned to be prepared. Being prepared is key. So what did I bring? I brought a little backpack, just like a school backpack, a laptop backpack. You know, it doesn't have to be much, because what you're going to want to make sure you have is some water. Water is key. You got to have some water, and I'm going to drink some of this as soon as I get done taping this. But also, I brought up some napkins. Remember, take out what you take in. So these are McDonald's napkins, just to show how healthy I really am. And then I brought a walking stick. This is very important. You know, you see people come up here with like trekker or hiking sticks that look like skier sticks or ski sticks. I don't know what you even call them. But we see that all the time. And in my case, just the one walking stick really helps me maintain my balance. It's very important out here, especially with wet leaves, mud, wet stones, things like that, okay? And they're wet, moss-covered stones, so they're even slipperier. But look how beautiful it is out here. I mean, this is pretty incredible. And this is when it's desolate, when we got nothing, no leaves, nothing but, you know, you got to think, this is December already, and it's about 55 degrees, 50 degrees, somewhere in there right now. So we're very warm for Vermont for this time of year. So I've got my jacket because I know it's going to get colder as I climb back home. And now I've got to go uphill because I've gone downhill. And, you know, up follows down and down follows up, right? So I'm going to start heading back now because I've learned about planning. Planning is very important. Remember, when we plan, we know that it gets dark at a certain time, and we know that hiking in the dark can be very dangerous and very hard. Okay, so we're heading back now, back to the Pico trailhead, I guess. And that's right outside of Killington, and between Killington and Rutland, Vermont. So I hope you enjoyed our hike today. This is just the first of many as I start my training, okay? Now, as I was hiking up here, I thought it was pretty cool that somebody cut a notch in this log, this fallen log, to help the hikers to basically use it as a stair for the next level, instead of having to really climb over it and then maybe fall down a little bit to the next level. So again, you know, somebody's looking out for the hikers as we go along the Appalachian Trail here on Mount Pico. Okay, or Pico Mountain. I'm not sure what they call it. Okay, so here we are at the trailhead again. And this time we made it without having to do any night hiking, which is pretty cool. And so I'm grateful for that. And why? Because we did some planning this time. Remember, planning is very important, okay? So I hope you enjoyed our little hike today, and I hope you'll subscribe and watch my other videos here on YouTube.
I get knocked down.
Thank you,
but I get up again.
and God bless you.
You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna get me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna get me down.